Yo, it's the In Between the Lines podcast. I'm Shamar. That's Jay. You're the Pod Squad. Make sure you like and subscribe since you're here. Matter of fact, Jay,
my brother,
what's going on?
Another week, bro.
Absolutely another week. How you feeling?
No complaints, man.
What else you got going on? What can we talk about to calm you down? You looking like a little steam.
Man, let's talk about some pay disparities, bro.
See, I had a situation on social media.
Oh boy.
And
the world is watching.
For real. Lady, a guy, one of my homies put up a post, and he said that along the nature, matter of fact, let me pull it up just so I can make sure it's right.
American people, when he on that phone, unless you know he looking for answers, he be
said a lot of women forget their roles because men started asking women to pay half. And I commented on the thing. I said, well, I don't really think men asked women to pay half. I think women changed their roles. I don't think men changed a woman's role. I think women changed their role of trying to, I think, of course, the feminist movement, I told you this, the feminist movement hijacked women and just took it to another level that I don't think they are happy with. Mm-hmm. And I just said, I don't think you should blame men because women wanted to join the workforce. Women wanted to be sexually liberated. Women wanted to be equals, considered equals in all aspects except household income. I was like, you can't ask men to accept everything from a modern woman but accept the bills. Like, oh man, I gotta act like this because I gotta pay half. Well, I gotta pay half too. And whether you're a traditionalist who wants to pay more, or whether you're a guy who wants to pay half, I don't think you should be demonized for either one.
I agree with that.
And when people put blame on men going half on the household, well, I can't co-sign that because that's not men's fault. Women wanted to be equals in everything. And now that women say, well, I like traditional. Well, no, you don't.
Because it's convenient.
It's only traditional when it's convenient to your point of view.
Yes.
Like, you're talking about being traditional. Are you a virgin for your man? Are you kidless for your man?
Wait, that's traditional, being a virgin?
Yeah, when you marry, you were supposed to wait till marriage.
Oh, okay. Well, you knew
that's traditional. That's traditional value. That's what I said. Okay. They pick and choose the traditional value they want to value, but they don't look at. Oh, well, if I got to pay half, that means I got to come home here. No, if I'm in this household in modern day, like, I take care of the kids and I do this and that, or I take care of the outside. Well, I still do my manly duties. Like, you want to do it. Like, Don't blame men. Blame women for taking it too far. Don't blame men for adapting and
to the current state of relationship.
You know what I mean? And like, oh, you sound like all these other men who always against women and don't value. I said, if you look at the podcast, she's like, I don't support podcasts that preach separation of family. I said, well, first of all, you obviously, I know you haven't looked at it, because if you look on my podcast, I'm always talking about marriage and how it can better our culture and people as a whole. I was like, that's not my point. My point is basically, don't blame men for your ancestor women of what they did, and then you don't like the state of what's going on, and you think the load is too heavy. You can't.
Right.
What you think?
I will say it's definitely out of convenience when the women want to pull that card. But when we just talking about overall value, I don't think women want to play that game no more. They would have to really forfeit a lot.
Yeah, and they don't want to give it up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see that today. From opposed to what was going on in the 60s, 50s, 60s, and 70s to what's going on right now, I don't see a woman that's educated, I'm going to throw that in there, that'll go back to those times. Running the household, I would say 85% of her time is with the children. You know what I'm saying? The house is immaculate because she's in there all day, so it should be clean. You know what I'm saying? She's folding the clothes. She's taking them to school. She's cooking them dinner. cooking me dinner, and this is consistently every day. I don't see that happening today for any woman out here. Number one, they can't even fucking cook today. We start with that.
Most of them say they do until you taste the food.
Yeah, I mean, yo, shit, bro. And don't even speak of that. I be having those experiences. They rough.
He's scrambling eggs
with marshmallows. I told y'all that one.
I did that yesterday.
Oh, you
and
lazy.
I was like, yo, Jay, kill me right now.
Yo, that's lazy, man. Like, just whip them. Don't take that long. Pause. Like, what the fuck, bro? But yeah, even the materialistic woman of today, there's no fucking way that was the woman of yesterday. Because right now, I would say 2/3 of the black woman out here got that, what's that, MCM bag or that Louis Vuitton bag? Like, that's a standard. That's a cultural standard and shit. That's when they like.
Are they real or not real?
Yeah, that's another thing. You know, but they, in their eyes, they made it. They that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a $1,200 bag. Like, I don't know, man. I just think these women, man, and I don't know who lead they're following, honestly, right now. And where a lot of this shit's coming from, other than maybe social media. Because I'm hoping it ain't coming from, well, this how mom was, this how auntie was, this how grandma was.
Well,
it's crazy that how you talk about traditional women opposed to, you know, modern women. Man, these modern women today, man, there's no way they want to go back to them times, bro. Because honestly, they will be held accountable then. I mean, today, opposed to, you know, back in the day. There's no fucking way. They couldn't even deal with that shit, bro. Be too much pressure. And too much work. Because you literally running the household. You got to work in that motherfucker. You got kids in there. Everybody got to eat. Everybody need their clothes clean. And we need the house clean.
That was her argument. She said that she goes to work and then got to come home and still do all that. Like, why? What benefit is that?
Well, the man still has to go to work. Still got to come home, take out the trash, fix anything that broken down in the house because he has the whole family. So we still coming home and working too. You know what I'm saying? We just want to come home to a grub and some clean clothes and some pussy. But other than that, we're not that needy, bro.
Yeah, men aren't that needy.
We're not that needy, man.
Men aren't that needy.
To me.